Hi, I'm Charlie. This is Stevie. We're Chilling Popcorn, and welcome to the second Doctor Who Torchwood Whoniverse Watchalong / commentary track.
So what we're going to do today is we're going to go Heaven Sent, Season 9, Episode 11, which first aired on November 2015, written by Stephen Moffat and directed by Rachel Talalay, starring Peter Capaldi, basically just Peter Capaldi for most of it, as the 12th Doctor. So this is one of my favourite episodes, gotta cover it.
Yep.
So I'm going to count us down from 12, and so set your, however you watch it, we're doing it on BBC iPlayer as soon as it starts.
Press play on one.
Press play on one. So 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this comes after Face the Raven.
It does.
So I've always thought it was 2-part, but
Yeah.
then recently 3-part. Oh, Diffin. Diffin. That's Cardiff Castle.
It's Cardiff Castle. We've been there,
Yeah.
haven't we? Yeah.
You're gonna hear a lot of this without being
We are,
these
yeah.
ones. Cardiff Castle
Cardiff
again.
Castle, yeah.
Do the Cardiff film and television
Yes.
tour. If you're ever in Cardiff, it's well worth it because you get to go being there. You get to visit all these areas, and there are some areas that are only available on the tour, like some we've seen and some you will see. You know, especially for the likes of is it the Rebel Flash episode?
Yes.
That was one we did. Was on the tour. It was wonderful.
Yeah. And it depends on who you have as a tour guide. Well, some know more Doctor Who, some know more
Sherlock.
Yeah. and other
Merlin,
I mean,
was it Merlin?
Merlin, Sherlock. What was the other one? There was another one as well.
It's a great filming location.
It is a really good filming location.
Most of the times, if you're seeing London in Doctor Who, the recent ones at least, from Christopher Eccleston to present, you're actually looking at areas within a short distance of Cardiff.
Yeah, mainly the castle.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, this is my favourite Doctor Who episode. It's a masterpiece.
Yeah, this is one of your favourites, isn't it?
In writing, in direction, it's just the 12th Doctor and basing.
Basically, that's all it is, isn't it?
Like a ghost, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Wraith, is it?
Wraith or
And the ending is so clever.
Yeah,
we're going to get to it.
We'll talk about that when we get there. We've only just started, so.
Watching it the first time, I knew I was watching something special. And then you watch it, and that's one of the reasons why we visited Cardiff Castle.
It is, yeah.
That's one of the reasons, because I wanted to visit as many places associated with this episode. Now, for me, if you're not a fan of Doctor Who, this is still, as a story, is just fantastic.
Yeah, it is amazing. It's a really good story, isn't it?
It's wonderful. I mean, I think it's the bravest one, for them to do. It's just it's the Doctor talking to himself without having another incarnation of himself, and the way it just plays out. I think it's a testament to Stephen Moffat and Rachel Talalay and everyone involved in it,
Yeah.
And Peter Capaldi is my favourite Doctor.
Of course, yeah.
And his costume.
Yeah.
His suit. And the way it interplays with, the rest of the episode.
Yeah. We've stood there.
Yeah.
Walked along there, haven't we?
Yeah. Now, they used 2 castles.
They did.
As well as, of course, studio sets.
Yeah.
And at one point, before it closed and they demolished the building, you used to be able to see some of the that's Cardiff Castle again. Oh no, that's not. That's Caerphilly. It's Caerphilly. That is Caerphilly.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
And the interior is Cardiff, but the exterior is Caerphilly.
Yeah. You used to be able to see some of the props
Yes.
and costumes from this episode. If the Doctor Who experience,
Yes,
which was
you
on Cardiff
did,
Bay,
yeah.
which was absolutely
amazing,
wonderful thing.
yeah.
It was.
Yes.
The whole areas, you used to, no matter when you went, you used to be able to see Doctor Who fans all around the area rather than the few here and there. I mean, there are still walking tours at Down of Cardiff.
They are.
But we do it our way. We could literally go and find the locations and do it.
Yes, we do our own. We go to the locations that we want to go to. Aye.
So it's like...
oh yeah, he's see himself.
I just think that this is what happens when you push the Doctor a little bit too far.
Yeah. The creature is called the Veil.
The Veil.
The Veil.
You know what, this is it. And that's Cardiff Castle again. We're just going to be putting on Cardiff Castle, so...
Yeah. Yeah, we really like Cardiff Castle, don't we?
Yeah, it's definitely do the tour. I mean,
yes.
Flies, death. And I'm not going to point out all the things that we actually see in this, because otherwise you could be pointing out what you see on the screen. If you're doing it, this is only our second one, so be kind if you're going to comment.
Yeah.
So
You're right to think down now, aren't you?
Yeah, they're right to think down.
You probably make me say it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not talking enough, apparently.
You're not talking enough.
I'm watching. I'm watching. That's the thing.
So
I can't watch and talk at the same time sometimes. I have to take in what's going on. Again, Cardiff Castle.
Yeah. And you can actually go to that door.
Yes.
So...
Yeah, you can, yeah.
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 But
he's being chased.
But it's such a simple design of the veil.
Yeah. And...
The props do look good, and that's the one thing that I do,
The props, and I mean, the location's amazing.
Yeah.
Isn't it? I know we keep going on about Cardiff Castle. We've also done Caerphilly.
Yeah.
Although I didn't do as much of it as you did. Did I?
I just...
I have some mobility issues, so I couldn't get up the stairs.
I found out during lockdown that about Caerphilly being the filming location when we were doing another rewatch had a lot of time. Well, I didn't because
was that when they were doing their watchalongs?
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it?
We started researching and everything.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until a couple of years ago we realised how close we'd been to Caerphilly Castle. We could literally just do a small detour, 30 minutes from Cardiff.
It wasn't last year, it was the year before.
Yeah, 30 minutes from Cardiff.
From Barry, where we stayed.
Yeah, and so
yeah.
Pausing.
Yeah.
Doctor's putting things together.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, we are going to go again.
Everything's stopped.
Because Caerphilly Castle is absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful area.
Yeah.
We're going back to one surprising thing is how the Cardiff Castle is in Cardiff city centre. So if and that's
there's lots of other areas around Cardiff as well, isn't there, that are used in other episodes.
Yeah. And I mean, you go past St David's Place, the city centre, to actually get to Cardiff Castle. And if you go past Cardiff Castle, you get to the was it the National Museum or something? They've got the Vincent.
Yes, the National Museum of Wales.
That doubled for the Louvre in France in Vincent and the Doctor.
And it's been in a couple of other episodes as well. And they had
that painting there.
They did, yes, they did.
At the Experience, which is one of those paintings.
That was the second time we went, wasn't it? Because this season hadn't been on.
Not the
first time.
No.
Was it? Yeah. But we what was I going to say? Yeah. Yeah, the museum, they had the 100 Years of BBC, didn't they?
Yeah.
And they had some of the stuff. Obviously, it was a smaller amount of Doctor Who.
They had
props and
13 stuff, which was good.
They did, yeah.
I like the flies. It's one of the little small
Yeah,
things that make this episode great. Is the flies
Yes.
and the little tricks.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the
Same.
beauties of Doctor Who.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's just he's kind of battling, isn't he?
Trying to figure out what it is, where
Yeah,
he is.
trying to figure out what's going on.
I think it was either 13s or 15s. They make reference to this is all canon about how old the Doctor really is. He went from being in his thousands to like a lot older by the end of this episode.
Yes, a lot older. Yeah.
And is this like because the Doctor is being really
window.
honest?
That's where it. He jumps out into a tank.
I just think this
Back into the TARDIS. Where's it going to end up?
This is and this is one of the beauties. This is an episode you have to watch watch multiple times.
Yeah.
Well, in case of watching multiple times because we enjoy it, and then it's just this is what you're gonna hear a lot is the construction, and this more than for me more than anything.
I know we can't hear it because we've muted it and got subtitles on, but it's the music as well of this episode. I think it's Murray Gold again.
It is Murray Gold.
He does most of them, doesn't he?
That's the reason why I bought this on CD.
We bought the album because this episode has its own disc, doesn't it?
And you know, a little thing is what I found is that if I'm doing geeky photography, I found that the last time we went, I was literally listening to season 9's score when I was on the beach and everywhere doing Doctor Who style and theme photography.
Yeah. Yes.
That's why I have a little prop spot. I'm dying, and how I'm going to explain to you how I survived. I'm dying. That is, it's so clever. Stephen Moffat has literally written a masterpiece.
Yeah.
I said, if you don't like Doctor Who and you stumbled upon this, just go and watch the episode because I'd never ever try and convert anybody into watching something that they don't like. But if you're studying media, film, television, I've always said that if I had actually become a teacher and was teaching media, then you go to Wales and then you can show how do you do a TV series on a low budget in an area where you can actually show how sets are redressed, how multiple times. And it's like is it Robots a Show with the Robin Hood one? Yeah, that was Caerphilly Castle as well.
Parts of it were, and also parts of it were Different Gardens.
Yeah, Different Gardens. Another one that's literally
it's quite heavily featured in a few different Doctor Who and Torchwood episodes.
Yeah,
and it's in
Kevin and Stacey's the last one.
Yes, and that's not what I was going to say though, because Sarah Jane Adventure that's in there as well.
And is it the ending? It's heaven in Deep Breath when you see Missy for the first time. You don't know who she is.
Yes. Yeah.
And Pompeii Gardens.
Yeah, the Pompeii Gardens.
Pompeii Gardens, which is also Fires of Pompeii, where Peter Capaldi appeared in with Karen Gillan as different characters, and we just covered at the 11th hour.
Yeah, but it was David Tennant and Catherine Tate, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Doctor and Donna. Or the Doctor Donna.
I like how you don't see... They killed Jonah Coleman's Clara off. She's one of my favourite companions, and this was always
Yeah.
My complaint in Shootway's first season about Ruby Sunday, I thought she was a Ruby Sunday was a lower version. You know, say lower, I mean lesser version
Yeah.
of Clara. I think that I like Clara's arc. My only complaint about Clara is in season 8, the Danny Pink character. Oh, first sign with all the skulls, which we don't know anything about them yet, but it will be revealed, which is absolutely clever.
Yeah, it's really good. That is clever, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. My only complaint about Peter Capaldi's run is Danny Pink character.
Yeah.
That he should have been expanded.
Yeah, that bit where he's just landed looks a lot like where he's just come out of the water. That's
Cardiff Castle.
Cardiff. Yeah. I was just say it's very reminiscent of.
That's Caerphilly. That's Caerphilly.
Anyway, can I finish saying what I'm saying? So you're pointing out different things. The steps are very. You can see that they probably use that in the one with the almost people.
Rebel Flesh.
Yes, the one. Yeah. I just think one of the episodes is called The Almost People.
Yeah.
I think it's the second episode or something. But yeah.
Those 2 episodes, yeah.
Yeah, those 2.
I don't know if this is clear, but I was literally, when we went to Caerphilly and you were having...
Yeah.
So I literally went around with a camera and explored. It was, and it's just...
I sat outside, didn't I, and read my book, which was, I mean, it was nice.
There's a lot of areas, when we went, it was a lot of areas being renovated.
Yeah.
So that we didn't get to do...
Hall was, wasn't it?
So couldn't go to do that, or go to the courtyard. I could see it. But it's just being there where they shot this.
Yeah. He just changed clothes.
Yeah. Back in Cardiff Castle?
Yes, that's the... It's not the library, is it? I can't remember which one that is.
Do the tour if you're in Wales.
Yeah, do
the tour. Go if they're still running it. If they're still running the film and television tour, do it. If they're not still running this when you're watching it, just go to Cardiff Castle. It's a lovely, lovely place. I love Cardiff Castle. Like I said, it's so central.
Yeah.
He's like, this is the doctor.
Yeah.
This is the doctor when that Peter Capaldi, 12, was when I had to binge watching him. We were on his season.
Yeah,
so season 8.
His first season, wasn't it?
Yeah. But if you're not a Doctor Who fan, then you're with someone that is a Doctor Who fan, or your friends say you should watch it, then you want to get into it.
You only started watching Doctor Who because we were going to the experience.
I used to wasn't so polite about it.
No.
But it wasn't until we came back
that
I actually, and you rewatch and you go through things again that you pick up on the way.
Yes.
That you suddenly go, oh, this is really clever how they've done this. And I admire I admire a lot of these for the production value. But I also like the stories. It's like, I know a lot of people aren't fans of Jodie Whittaker. And if you are, so am I. I think Jodie Whittaker had some fantastic episodes.
Fantastic stuff.
And there's an episode where a place called Nash Point is featured. And I just saw it and I had to go to Nash Point because it just looked so beautiful. And I thought, what area was a matte painting that they just extended and shot? And when I was standing on the beach and I looked and I was like, that's not a matte painting, that is real.
Yeah.
It goes to show you how beautiful the Jurassic coastline, get it right. Jurassic coastline really is.
What's it again? That looks like Cardiff.
That is Cardiff.
Yeah.
So when they look out the window, it's interesting. You stick a green screen in front of it and you can stick anything there. They do it with a lot in the episodes going to go after it. When you look out the window and it's not, and you see something else that it's not.
Yes.
Hellbent.
Oh, this has got one of your favourite lines, isn't it? Don't you like this bit?
There's lots of good lines in these.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's gonna come up. I know which one you mean. It's just.
Yeah.
It's just the way he says it as well.
Mhm. Yeah.
And
Yeah. So what she dig?
see, this is the problem with you're watching it and you just.
Yeah. You get engrossed in it, don't
Yeah.
you? I forget that we need to actually talk through it. But
It's yeah, I know. It's just when we picked these episodes, it could be one of my predecessors.
yeah,
because I'm not the first prisoner here, am I? Ah, it's just the clues.
Yeah.
Wonder where they all went wrong. It's
And you've got the screens dotted around showing the progress of the veil.
Yeah.
Hi.
I can literally, I could. Oh, I'll be watching this again. This is probably one of the most watched episodes, at least for me.
Mm.
So, what's your favourite Doctor Who episode?
Don't know. I've got quite a few.
And soon put in the comments of any episodes you
want us to do, or your favourite episodes. Definitely.
It was after doing Cardiff Castle Tour, the one where they start with the Whisper and then with Madame Vastra.
Yes.
We got home and
yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, and then when we met Madame Vastra and Eve McIntosh.
We did, yeah.
And saying how great the episode was.
Yes, that was good.
One with the Whisperman.
Yes.
The name escapes me right now.
Yeah, I can't remember which one it is either. I'm not gonna look it up, don't worry.
Yeah. We'll probably do the episode. We will find it and we'll do this. But if this is a success, so watch these videos, even if you watch for a bit, and we'll do more, but better, hopefully, as we progress with this. So back to the episode.
Mhm.
One thing I really want to see is there's a ceiling coming up soon, and it's just beautiful.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
And then the gardening thing. Gardeners, I love that line.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It will be coming up.
Yeah, it will be. It will be.
Just noticed that the lights changed.
The colour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the beauty of this. This is spoilers.
Yeah. Spoilers.
This, when you're watching this, multiple timelines. They are. No, that's not right. This is the first hint. Because you think when you first watch it, it's one set, but it's not. This is the same thing being played out, but with multiple 12s. He dies. He gets regenerated.
Yeah.
And a clue. I am. In 12. Even though we know the continuity is completely thrown out the window because you've got the War Doctor.
Yeah.
And you've got.
Here's the veil.
Yeah. I just love it when
box.
he's.
Yeah. You know.
Anytime he panics, he goes.
Back to the TARDIS.
TARDIS and Clara.
Yeah.
But I do love the fact. I thought, first watch. They couldn't. That was Jenna was done after Jenna Coleman was done after Face the Raven. And then we see it when you eventually do see her. Well, this is spoilers. If you're listening to this, you've seen the episode.
Yeah.
We're just gonna assume this.
Yeah.
I'm telling the truth to save himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are truths that I can never tell.
Mm.
Even the way it's photographed, Rachel Taylor, even the TARDIS, seeing it up from that high.
Yeah.
And how dark and empty, and just the light and the.
Mm.
So simple the design is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's essentially one person, isn't it? The whole this episode, it's just
Monologue.
Yeah, it is a monologue. Yeah, but it shows how. I think it shows how good an actor Capaldi is to be able to pull it off. Just yes, he's talking to Clara, but it's still. It's still just him.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I think that's why they don't show a face.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that wall is. I think that wall was. I think that's Cardiff Castle, the wall.
Listen, this is a fan commentary. This is.
Yeah.
So if you want statistics and facts and everything.
We may get things wrong in this, so don't come at us because we've said it's the wrong castle.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to tell.
We've been.
But that is.
Yeah, we've
Cardiff.
been in that room.
Yeah.
Is that one of the rooms that you have to go? You have to have a velvet rope over.
Yeah, I think so.
There was the first time we did the tour. There was people looking at the tour group we were in. And because you get dirty looks from people that wonder why they're in here and we're not.
Yeah, I think the second one was just us, wasn't it?
There was
just like a couple of other people.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. I love this. This is another one of those things why you have to do the movie tour. Because I've got a picture of me standing at the top of that staircase.
Yes. Yeah.
Like I said, it is a good investment if they're still doing these tours or any tours that they do put on, so you can see other things that you just don't.
Underground. I mean, there's lots of underground.
Oh, that's the ceiling. This is the bit that I absolutely adore.
Yeah, that room was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was absolutely amazing, that room.
It is so beautiful.
Yeah. I was searching for the rooms.
This is not a paid promotion for anything that we've seen here. This is just stuff we love and we just want to share our love of the area.
Yeah.
I do like Peter Capaldi.
Yeah. This is where he thinks he's in hell.
It's just heaven. It's cool.
Yeah. How long has he lived there? How long has he been there for? How long? How long? How much longer has he got to stay there for?
But he's basically reliving the same period over and over again, but as different incarnations. So it's what may be billions.
With no memory of what came before.
Yeah, he has to work it out to get that little bit further.
Yeah. So each time he comes back, he gets that little bit further, doesn't he?
Yeah. Like last time I know what look about looking at the eye sockets of a skull.
Yeah.
And it's just it's so well written. This is our second commentary track, so we for copyright reasons we have to have it. We're watching with subtitles.
Yeah.
So as we hopefully grow the channel, like and subscribe, we'll be able to invest in stuff so we can actually listen to the audio and still. So yeah.
Yep. Or next time we do it, we get some headphones so we can listen to it.
Yeah. But thank you for making it this far. That is definitely Cardiff Castle.
Oh yeah. You can tell by the brickwork.
Yeah.
Stonework, not brickwork, it's stone.
We've got some little stories about brickwork in the next one we're doing. That sounded so boring when I said that.
It did, yes!
Interesting story about the brickwork coming soon. Where is it?
Yeah.
Please watch it. It's just one not so boring. It's a quite interesting story.
From 12.
Yeah. Who do you think is a scarier doctor when he's in a mood? Oh, another hint.
Oh, that was, yeah.
That
was a good transition as well.
Who's the scariest doctor, do you think? 11 or 12 of the modern ones?
Yeah, I don't know. Who do you think? Actually, I think 11. He's got that whole good man goes to war thing, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So.
What
about you?
These episodes, Heaven Sent Hell Bends, and how he gets when in the Bill Potts season, the one that's after this one. It's a hard one because I think 12 is scary, but there's that bit where with 11, when a good man goes to war.
Yeah.
And he gets really angry.
Yeah.
And that's scary. That's just scary in itself. So I think those two of David Tennant is the definitive one of this era.
Definitely.
But 11 and 12 do have real dark moments.
Yeah. Is that tower that he's standing in? That's not Cardiff, is it? It's not the tower in the middle of.
I think it could be.
The one that's like a million steps to walk up.
Yeah. No, I think that's a set because how else would they get the camera? It looks like a set.
Very true, yeah. No, I just wondered.
Yeah, but they do make it. It's a set. The thing is, that sometimes you think you're looking at a set like the American Diner, but But it's actually it was an actual location. They just put a green screen in front of so that they can digitise the background.
Yeah.
That will save stories for that diner for when we actually feature it.
Yep.
Because I could do an entire episode about how great the food was there.
Oh yeah.
Again.
And how the first year we went there, we ended up going back there about 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. It was good. It was supposed to be one and done. But it was so good. And here we come to the end. I say the end, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because you know it's not the end.
Yep.
We were talking, we missed the line about the gardening. I hate gardeners. It's
I didn't notice. I was reading the captions, didn't notice that bit, but
it's that line.
Yeah,
is just brilliant.
The gardening one's your favourite, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when they do, we got the Sonic sunglasses.
Sunglasses on. I didn't like the sunglasses.
I did. Especially when he gets the guitar out.
Yeah, I mean that's a good one, but they don't really work with anything else.
I think he does. You
know.
I like the ascension of the Cybermen. Not ascension of the Cybermen. Zygon inversion. Sorry, I'll get it. Zygon inversion.
Yeah.
Where he's wearing sunglasses. He's coming off the beach. And we went and we found that beach. We
did, yeah. But that's another story for another.
Yeah. But
the Biantium.
I hope the Doctor deletes his browser history afterwards, because he did tell Tom Hopper's character.
Yeah, in the last one we did.
In the 11th hour, yeah. Yeah. The pullback shot, the Jaws shot, as most people
pull back while zooming in.
Yeah. I know a lot of movies use it, but for me, in my generation, it was Jaws.
Yes. What's going on?
I love this. This is honesty. I love this.
Yeah.
Why is it always me? It's never anybody else's turn.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
There are so many deep things you can actually read into this. Why do I have to keep going? And this is the whole thing. You keep going because
that's
don't give up.
But also, you keep going because that's all you know sometimes.
And sometimes it's better to just keep going than giving up.
Yeah.
And there is no other situation when it isn't better to keep going. But then when you lose all hope, just remember that you'll probably will get back on your feet and win again.
You will, yeah.
So this is, I don't really want to touch on mental health awareness or anything, because I try to keep this light and breezy. But this is, if you're ever feeling like that, you reach out.
Just realised.
And he's reaching out to Clara, even though she's there, but it's like continuing, keep going on. And it's so wonderful that they can put a message out. I just noticed once I'm watching it now. He wants to give up, but actually, he's reaching out to
the memory of her.
And that's memory that keeps him going.
Yeah.
And then we see Clara, which is perfect, because you didn't think she was going to be in it. You think it was just and that's what makes this pure brilliance.
Yeah.
Telling him to get up and win.
Yeah. No, it's good.
I never noticed that before this episode. Which now this is the whole the things like I said. Reach out if you feeling, because there's enough. If you're feeling low,
yeah,
reach out. There's enough helplines out there.
yeah, definitely.
Oh, and there's enough people you can talk to.
Yeah.
And we just got really, really dark, and
We did, yeah.
But yeah. And back to.
I'm back to breaking through this thing that's like 40 times.
Yeah.
What's it then? Diamonds, stronger than diamonds, or whatever it was.
Well, if all you think of this Doctor Who is just some stupid kids or geeky, nerdy science fiction fantasy show, when it's done right, it does put stuff really important stuff in it.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying. I mean, I know there's been criticised some of the late seasons as being too woke, but if that's what your opinion is, it's your opinion.
Yeah.
But what a lot of people are criticising things for is being there all along in science fiction and fantasy. It has. So it's just people have just never seen it, and that's what Although I do feel the pain when he hits the diamond thing.
Yeah, you do feel for
it's
him,
like,
don't you?
That would be,
That would be, yeah.
And they're telling the story about the shepherd's boy and the bird. It's just how many seconds in eternity?
Yeah. Everything disappears.
Yeah.
And resets.
This is just so clever.
Yeah.
And the TARDIS regenerates.
It,
and then I say regenerates, it powers up.
It resets everything. Everything resets.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Sometimes, I spoke to people before who were Doctor Who fans, and you got people that turned off with Peter Capaldi, and you got others that turned off with Jodie. And then, I always, now since we've been watching it, because I've been watching these for about 8 years, 7-8 years now.
Yeah.
And
longer than that. I mean, I've been watching them since they returned.
I watched 4 and 5 as a kid. And Peter Davison was my Doctor growing up. Even though
the newer ones
Clive Castle,
Yeah, Clive Castle. No, I mean like the new Who from Eccleston. I watched those from when they started. So yeah. Clive Castle again.
Yeah. I like it because there's certain things, where, that's why I think this is by Doctor Who. Especially certain episodes, it's great if you're studying production, or film and media TV. You can get a good crash course on set design.
Yes.
I say set design, locations and stuff, and how to redress locations, how to make, and doing things on a low to no budget.
You've just realised that he hasn't time travelled.
I actually for a long time thought that was a studio set with the regeneration chamber was. It's not. It's actually
it's actually
in one of the castles.
Cardiff, I think. Yeah. Looks like.
$7,000 years ago. So we now know where he is.
But we know what time he's in. He's burning himself up to regenerate himself.
Yeah. This is brilliant. We've got the reveal, the twist of the big twist in the, and then we see how it's being played out, which I think is absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
I mean, this episode is about. Let's have a look. How long is this episode? This episode is
50.
Yeah. Just around 53, 54 minutes. And we've got 6 minutes left to do the big. This is how what's been happening, and it's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's absolutely brilliant. So you've been watching all this time. All the pieces have been put together.
Did you notice there was no sort of effect going on in there? He was just standing there. Whereas in the first time he used it, there's an effect.
Ah.
Yeah. Sorry. And now he doesn't have any memory.
Doesn't know what he's holding. That he's been.
It's the ashes of him.
Yeah. I mean, this is brilliant. So this works as a standalone episode.
Yeah.
But it also works with you can literally watch this in 3 ways. You can watch it as a standalone episode. You can watch it as one of 2 with Heaven Sent Hell Bent, and you can actually watch it as with Face the Raven as a 3-parter, as a trilogy. And it works as a trilogy because you got the way Face the Raven ends, with then you got the darker second part before you go into the conclusion.
Yeah.
Which is clever in itself that you can watch it like that.
Yes.
And they all 3 of them do make great standalone episodes.
They do. And he's just going round and round now.
Yeah.
It's just the loop, which... See, there's an effect there, wasn't the second time he went to use it. And he's just...
Yeah.
The time keeps increasing.
Yeah. And he gets to start telling the end of the story.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting further and further into through the diamond.
Well, if you look at the whole season, I mean, it all started, with the whole Maisie Williams character.
You did, yeah, and me.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 million years now.
Getting that shot again. That was so clever.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it the Jaws shot because that's one for me.
Uh-huh.
Even the editing.
Yeah. It seems to be.
Sped up because we know where we are. We know what he's doing.
No, you're saying that he's getting. The only room that doesn't seem to reset is the room with the diamond.
Yeah.
He gets further and further into it. Look.
It's the exit.
Yeah. But all the other rooms reset and that one doesn't.
Why is that? If you've got any theories, put the answer in the comments.
Yeah.
Thank you for getting this far into it.
Definitely, yeah.
And it cracks.
It cracks.
Very steampunk with the whole cogs. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
That was very simplistic.
Mm. And
Bright lights.
Exit. Into. Got out of.
Yeah.
Oh, what's because it's a confessional disc.
Confession dial.
Yeah, something like that.
Gallifreyan confession dial.
It's his confession dial.
Yeah.
And you find out that he is, in fact,
boom,
on Gallifrey.
And that's another twist. This goes to show you how really, truly clever this episode is.
Yeah.
And they say hybrid. Now that leaves hints that he's part human. Like didn't they do it in
it was the film.
8?
No, it was the film. Wasn't the film one of the films? He was half.
I think there was an 8th one.
I thought it was one of the films. He was half human. But
yeah, it was 8th Paul McGann's. But that's it. Thank you for listening.
Yeah,
thank you for making it this far.
You.
We hope you enjoy, and coming next time is not the episode which we've got coming up now.
No, it's not.
So,
yeah,
sign off.
I've been Charlie, this has been Stevie, we are Chilling Popcorn, like and subscribe.